So good morning everyone. Let me know guys if you guys can hear me. So good morning everyone. Let me know if you guys can help me in the chat box real quick. So just drop it to the chat box if you can hear me clearly. And quickly let me share the link so that members will join up and we'll begin. So just a minute guys. Just let me drop the link on the Telegram so that members will join up. So how's this week been for you guys? How's this week going for you guys? Let me know in the chat box. Good morning everyone if you are just joining. How's this week been for you guys? For me, I've only taken one trade, which was the BTC from Monday. The BTC from Monday, which was a loss. BTC from Monday. Then I had setup yesterday, but they were not good setup, which I'm gonna show you. Though they still went well, they went to take profit. Now, before I begin, let me share the link quickly to the Telegram, and then we'll begin. So, how's this week been for you guys? Just let me know in the chat box, real quick. How's this week going? Notice on gold, we've not had much opportunity because gold has been doing more of consolidation. So they have not been clear move from gold. So gold has been doing more of consolidation since yesterday. So they haven't been any clear move. That's the reason we've not had any opportunity on gold. So quickly let me drop the link before I begin. I'll read your comments. Just let me drop this first. Now you're gonna notice since on Monday, this is what gold has just been doing. It has just been ranging within this region right here. Within this region. So this is what it has been doing since on Monday. And if you notice, it hasn't been given any much clear opportunity. Right? Monday, when we did the live analysis, we're waiting around here for a buy. Literally, I told you guys gold was I'm still bullish on gold. From Monday, from me telling you I'm still bullish now, that's already me giving you a bias to trade on. Now, overall, I expected the price to take out this high, which is this weekly high. It's a weekly high, which was last week high. So I expected price to take out this high, very likely before the end of this week. So very likely before the end of this week, I expect gold to take out that high. So meaning I'm bullish, we're gonna very likely look for buy, but we don't just jump on the buy. We have to see other criteria as backing it up before we start joining the buy. So quickly, let me this week is still quiet. All right, this week is really rough. Maybe you've taken a couple of losses. Good morning, boss. This week is going well. We win some, we lose some. Overall, we're still in profit. That's a good. That's a good one. That's a good one. So if you guys are not hearing me or my screen is not clear, just let me know in the chat box. Now I'm gonna begin. Let's see if we have a setup on gold this morning. Then let's see any opportunity we had. The other block we had from Monday was this very black candle, this very one I showed you guys, but it didn't come back. So price did not come back to activate it. Now I'm still very much bullish. So let me see what higher time frame is saying. So I'll know where I'll be joining a buy from. So from a daily, this today's candle is currently forming, and very likely I expect it to take out this previous day high and even take out the previous 2 days high. Then 4 hour time frame. Notice there's no major thing to mark out from this daily, so I didn't mark out anything right there. Then from 4 hour, yeah, good morning everyone if you are just joining. Then from 4 hour, we're having this long wick around here. We have this long wick around here, which is a key level for possible reversal. Then from this same 4 hour, we also have another one at the top around here, also for a possible reversal. Notice this one at the top and this one below right here. Now let's see how it looks on the 2 hour time frame. I'm trying to get an opportunity to take this morning, and then if there's an opportunity, we'll take it. If there's no opportunity, we'll have to relax. Then notice from a 2 hour now, this one is also aligning with a 4 hour, and this one it doesn't show. Nothing is very clear right there from a 2 hour. Now let's go to our entry time frame. Let's now see very likely where we'll be joining this buy from. I'm still bullish overall. Why am I bullish? Because what is doing mostly is more of break to the upside, right? This high was taken out as a break of short to the upside. One reason I'm bullish. Then this is a high, which is a weekly time frame high, which we expect price to take out that high. Then if you watch closely, it hasn't been breaking to the downside. This is a low, it didn't break this low. But all of these highs, it took out these highs. This low it took out, all of these other low, this low that it took it out as a draw on liquidity to get liquidity. Immediately look at that low now, what's happening? Seeing it going up. So it has been consolidating. I have been watching gold very likely since on Monday. It has been doing consolidation upon consolidation. No much opportunity has been present. So I'm just watching, seeing what's gonna happen. So we're having this other block right here, which we can make use of this black candle as our buy zone, which is an order block right here. So this is an order block for a buy. Then if you watch closely, this little black candle, we can as well make use of it. Right, this little black candle can as well make use of it for this very buy order block. So I'm having this buy order block. Let's see if it has everything we need. And then let's see if that's where we're gonna join this move from. So it has this high as a break of structure. So we're having a POS right there to confirm that it's bullish. Then we're having this pullback as our liquidity to validate the order block. So this is gonna be a nice opportunity for gold. So this is gonna be a nice opportunity for gold. Then we're gonna check out 5 minutes. Let's see if we have any opportunity that is closer to price. Overall take profit can be this high. Overall take profit can be the price taking out that weekly level. So that's gonna give us 4 RR, almost 5 RR. So this is a cool opportunity we are having on gold. Very likely it comes back before it takes out that high. You know, it can take out that high, but very likely it comes back to our entry before it take out that high. So this gotta be what I'm having on gold. I'm still bullish on gold. Remember, notice it's doing more of buys, so very likely I'm still bullish. Notice why it's kind of confusing. Someone said it's echoing. Is that how it is for everyone? Other members, let me know if it's echoing on your end. Let me know in the comment section if it's echoing on your end. Now, from the moment gold has been doing, there was this other block around here, which this low was the liquidity, and then tap here started buying, which happened, was it on Monday? On Tuesday night, Tuesday by 12 a.m. I'm always active at night, so this very one now wasn't a good opportunity. That's why I didn't catch it. Then there's another other block here from 1 minute time frame, which is also where the price came to tap on it and they started buying. Now it has created this new one. Very likely tap there before the buy continues. So overall, there's no zone for sell because it's doing more of buys. If it's gonna sell, then we can see more of break of structure to the downside, and then we'll look for sell. Liquidity protecting this very other block. So sell won't be a good option. Alright, so I'm saying the volume is clear. So let me check is from your end. And also, in case you guys don't know, power my gen to do this live. I'm in Nigeria. I had solar. The battery is always down before morning because I do make use of it at night. So I have to power on the gen to do this. So if you're hearing some noise on the background, it's because my gen is on. So all you do to support, should I say appreciate, is to like the live, subscribe, and then very likely share the live so other traders like yourself will easily notice the channel and then come around. So we can expect this movement on gold. And it's so obvious, right? It's so obvious that this has been consolidation. This market has been doing more of consolidation because if you notice, it hasn't broken this high, it hasn't broken this low. It's just like it created this low as a form of a swing low. You can see, then it created this high as a form of a swing high. We did this movement now. We've been seeing multiple buy, sell, buy, sell, buy, sell, just within this to this high and this low. So it's more of consolidation around here. Overall, it can still be given opportunity, which that's why I'm watching this. I'm risking this. So these are given about 164 pips. No big deal. 164 pips is no big deal. Then let's check out BTC. But before I move on to BTC, let me drop this gold. So hopefully gold doesn't just hit take profit without coming back. Hopefully gold doesn't just hit take profit without coming back. It can do that. So it's giving about 164 pips. NFP today. All right. Today is what? Today is Wednesday. Or do NFP happen on Wednesday? Let me check real quick. NFP do happen on Wednesday? No, NFP is always the first Friday of every month. NFP is the first Friday of the month. We have a CPI on Friday. NFP was meant to be last week Friday. But there's an NFP today. Notice it. There's an NFP today. The average hourly earnings, that's the monthly, non-farm employment change, then employment rate. This employment rate is a crazy one. This one is always very crazy. This unemployment rate, that's the one that always make the market go crazy. So there's NFP today. So if you are taking trade, you are placing trades, you should be very careful. Overall, this gold should activate before NFP. If not, I'll keep you guys updated on whatever decision I'm making. You guys know I don't always love the trading the news. Very likely, if it's still cool, we might just trade the news today. So there's NFP today. You have to trade very carefully once you are placing your trades. So I'm trying to drop the message for the group before I move on. Now this was a setup I had on BTC. I had two opportunity on BTC yesterday. Like I told you guys in the beginning, they were not so clear. Very likely they didn't break structure. That's the reason I didn't drop it. So you see, I later took at night. I was active by 1 a.m. So I took this very sale at night. Now notice the first sale I took on BTC yesterday was from an order block around here. Was from this order block. I was using this full blue candle, this blue candle right here, as my order block for this sale. This trade gave up to 3RR, but I didn't take profit on this initial sale. This very one, this other one hit take profit. Notice a sell from here, stop loss above the order block I'm making use of. Then overall take profit was about 4RR thereabout. But you notice it got to 3RR, 3RR right there, but I didn't take profit. I just kept on holding, expecting it to hit my full TP of about 4RR. But it later reversed. It was a break-even trade. I didn't lose it. Notice it didn't break this low, that's why I didn't drop it. It didn't break this low as a break or short downside. But if you watch, that was a sell order block and it had this high as the liquidity. It was when it dropped, when it tapped me in and started dropping, that was when it took out this low and then break past it. That's the reason I didn't drop it. There wasn't any clear break of structure. Then another one which happened midnight. This is a low. The price is meant to take out. It didn't break this low as a break of short downside to confirm that it's still bearish. But why did I still take a sell from here? It was a 4-hour time frame key level and it has liquidity right there. You can notice that it looks on a 15 minutes time frame. It has a clear liquidity. That's why I still considered it. Notice here. This high was my liquidity, but it didn't break this low as a break of short downside. That's the reason I didn't consider it. The risk, I just took little risk on these trades. No much, no much. It came down, broke past it after it tapping. If the price would have done something like this, I would have taken it. I would have dropped for you guys. Break this low as a break of short the downside, confirm that it's still bearish. Then once it comes back, we'll sell. But it didn't do that. Very likely I was even thinking it was gonna start buying from this order block. So it wasn't a good opportunity. Anything can happen in the market. That's why I just risk small on the trade. This other one also risks small. So anything can happen. That's why I just took little risk on those trades. And you're gonna notice the setup around here. This is the BTC setup for the sale. So overall, BTC now is very likely now bearish. BTC very likely is now bearish. This person saying echoing, not echoing again. If you are just joining the live, always push forward. Always go to the very um current live. How should I put it? Always fast forward to where we are currently. Because if you are watching, if you join late, very likely it's gonna begin from the very beginning. It's gonna begin from the very beginning. Then you have to go over, fast forward it. Should I put it as push it forward in a way that you are now at the current place we are on? Someone say no audio. It's just me. Someone say no audio. Your sound is good. The person say no audio. Check your settings. Now you guys saw the BTC I cut. It wasn't clear. No, I showed you guys the setup. It wasn't good. I just risked small amount on them. No, nobody knows the trader will hit take profit. So that's why I just risked small amount. Now, overall, if it was a good opportunity, I would have dropped. You guys know that. If it was a good opportunity, as far as I saw it, nice, I would have dropped it. Now, I'm still gonna tell you guys that it's bearish. With the way it's dropping now, very likely we can expect more drop. But it's not gonna be well. Are we gonna join this sell? Where can we join this move? So where we're gonna join this very move. Now from 4 hour view, we have this black candle around here as an order block for a sell. Let's see how different time frame looks. Then if it's gonna buy, we have this daily time frame and the 4 hour time frame key level. So we're having this daily time frame, 4 hour time frame key level around here. This is when we can expect buy from. So it gets there, we can expect it buy. But overall, since it's going down now, it's breaking to the downside. Break of structure is extremely important aspect of this. Since it's breaking to the downside now, I'm more interested in looking for sales on this very market. So these there are, and now we can expect price to retrace back there, and then we sell. The other sale I took was around here, was from an order block around here. The sale showed you guys I took earlier today. Now we can expect this movement from on BTC. Remember with what I told you, I dropped in the group, and also I told many of my students BTC was now bearish because of the loss we took on Monday, which was a buy we took around here. Notice it was a good setup, a nice opportunity, but we took a loss on that very buy. Immediately we took the loss. I knew that BTC was going to start going down, but it was not bearish. I didn't look for any other buy. There was an order block, but I did take a buy from there. Notice it went tap on the order block, went a little in profit, then collapsed again. All of those movements now, I wasn't considering anything buy. I was just looking out for ways to sell after that one loss. The loss was around here. Notice this very loss was just the market doing its thing. No big deal. Losses are part of trading. So this the stop loss, and we got stopped out. And on the Telegram, I'm owing you guys about 4 RR. I'm owing you guys about 4 RR from last week. 3 losses plus this BTC 4 losses. So I'm owing you guys 4 RR, which I'm gonna deliver. That's the reason I'm kind of watching to have good opportunity before I drop it in a way that we don't take another loss. Now notice the setup. It was a good setup, but the market just did its thing. And after that stop loss, I knew that BTC was very likely now bearish. So what happened? I was interested in more sales on this market now. So let me know if you guys can still hear me now. Notice the live stopped before. Alright, let me know if you guys can still hear me now. Reply real quick in the chat box. So just type in the chat box if you guys can still hear me. So on BTC, let me know if in the chat if you guys can hear me. Then I'll move on. All right. Someone said yeah. I said yes. All right. So that means are you guys still with us? Active, loud and clear. All right. So on BTC, we can expect this movement now. Now, why I'm not expecting it to take out this low, I'm not expecting it to take out this very major low right here because of the movement. Right, I'm expecting it to very likely get to this daily level and reverse. But overall, if it's gonna take out that low, we can take our profit at that very low, which will give us 5 RR. Rather, will give us about 5 RR at take profit. But overall, if we take our profits at the key level, that's gonna be 3.5 RR. That's almost 4 RR on this very sell. So this is what I can expect from BTC, a sell opportunity. And this very trader is giving about, is it 200 pips? So let me drop real quick. Seems network on your side. Yeah, is the network on my end? Because it's kind of so crazy. Because I can't tell why it's like that. Once it's back, you guys let me know. Once the network is back, you guys let me know. Fair. So let me quickly drop this BTC for you guys. It's hanging though. Your stop loss on gold will be my entry. All right. Someone saying your stop loss on gold will be my entry. Let me check why you said that real quick. Back now. What's the time frame for swing traders? I'm considering swinging and day trading as well. If you consider swing trading and day trading as well, very likely your entry should be around 2 hour. That if you swing, entry should be around 2 hour time frame thereabout. Then someone said your stop loss right there will be my entry on gold. Well, let me see why you said that. Oh, you're expecting gold to take out this low. You know, people are always crazy in the comment section as well, so no need to reply you. There's no reason for you saying that. Over, I'm not gonna reply. Now, having a setup on gold, having a setup on BTC, whatever happens later in the day, keep you guys updated on if I'm changing my entry or we have a new entry at any point. I'll keep you guys updated. Now, let's check out other pair on USD JPY. I told you guys we were bearish from Monday. You guys can recall those that were in that very live. I told you guys from Monday that we were bearish on this USD JPY. I told you guys it hasn't given any much opportunity. The only opportunity we had on Monday missed. It was a missed entry. You guys can remember. Let me show you guys where we were trying to take the trade from. It was a sell from Monday. I told you guys this directional my direction for UJ was bearish. So if you made use of that information, definitely you will take wins. Why? Because as I said, it was bearish. It was actually going down. So if you have taken advantage of that information, knowing that it's bearish, win would have been something that is kind of very cool. Now let's see what we're having right here. I don't know why my network is so bad. My network is kind of bad, guys. So me telling you the directional bias for this USD JPY, definitely, if you made use of that information, you would have taken wins, right? Then we enjoy the profits right there. So just a minute, guys. I don't know why my network is crazy. I'm even trying to switch to different network, but still doing the same thing. But let's see how it's gonna look now. I'm not alone on network issue. I guess it's the whole country. Whole country is messed up. God, see you are good. Thanks for the easy breakdown, bro. Yeah, you're welcome. Now, this was where we had the sales setup on USD JPY from this long week around here for a sale, but overall it didn't come back. Told you guys from this very moment that we're expecting was kind of very far because I know the sale was gonna be massive because of the buy that happened before. Now let's see if we're gonna have new POI to join, and if we are joining, we're joining for sale. We won't come here and start buying. You guys know that. If we are here, we're gonna be joining for sale. Then, as always, always like the live once you are joining. Always give the live a like. Disconnected, reconnected. This shit is just. I had my router, switch it to my router, switch to my normal phone. It just, it just still crazy. Since Nigeria doesn't have a satellite anymore, or their satellite is faulty, they are just managing it. Cause this shit is just, or is my location that can also affect it. Very likely, my location can also affect it. Now, notice where UJ has gotten to now. It has gotten to this daily time frame key level, and there's a high chance that it can start buying from this very level, right? But we can't just come here then see it to start buying. Since it's selling, we have to see a proper confirmation then before considering buy. Now let's see how this level looks from different time frames, so we know if that's a good level to go aggressive on. From daily, this is how it looks. All of these other lines now, let me remove them because we are not making use of them or we've not marked them out. This is a line we've marked out, and that's the zone it has gotten to. Then, if you notice, let's see how 4 hour time frame looks. 4 hour time frame at that very level is an order block around there. Then, from our entry time frame, which is now where we start making a decision to buy or to sell. From our entry time frame now, 30 minutes, it's currently doing some rejection off of that very level. All right, someone said miss UJ sell with few pips. All right, now this reacting from this very level of marked, and there's a chance that it can start buying from this very level. Now, what can we do? Want to see how it looks. If it's gonna give a change of character, so we can start joining. Now, there's no clear structure for you to give a change on. There's no clear high, which is gonna come down then break above that high. So no clear high. So it's gonna be it forming some bullish movement like this. If it's gonna buy, this is what I can expect. Then if we're gonna continue selling, I'm also gonna mark out zones we can join the sell from. Now, if we're gonna sell, let's look out for different POI. Someone said he missed a sale on UJ during the Asia section. There was this sale from a breakout. Then we have this other block. But this other block now has no liquidity. Let me mark it out. This very blue candle. An other block for sale, but no liquidity. Same thing with this other one at the top. Another block for sale, but no liquidity. No clear high as liquidity protecting either of these other blocks. So these other blocks, they are out. Preferably now, what I can expect is for you to give a bullish move, go up to a point, comes down, form liquidity, goes up. Once it comes back down, I'll buy from an order block. Let me mark it out so you guys can see. Since that's go to this buy zone, we have this black as an order block right here. So I'm expecting to form liquidity. Then we'll join a buy from here. That's gonna be a choke, a change of character right there. Then we'll join a buy. Why are we considering buying? Because it has gotten to this possible reversal zone. Now, I'm not just gonna just go aggressive at this zone, just join like that. I want to see that change of character first, then I'll know. Then I'll start joining the move. It has already created the order block, which is this long wick around here, but there has not been any liquidity yet. So if there's liquidity, very likely we'll join the move. I believe those are when the live told you guys the directional bias. I was looking for opportunity to join this move. It wasn't giving much opportunity, of which there was one that formed. I missed it because I was still waiting for my setup that very day. Noticed it. There was this one that formed from a breaker, tap in, started selling, using this as an engineered liquidity. Immediately, I gave you guys directional bias on Monday. Now, using this as an engineered liquidity, tap on the order block and they started selling. But why didn't catch this very sale? I was still patiently waiting for my zone, which was this point, to come back. So it was later on in the day, after I saw this drop, coming back to this zone, dropping again, that I knew it wasn't gonna come back to my entry. Now I would have entered from here and then joined the sell because my directional bias is bearish. Then another opportunity which was from a breaker, but there wasn't any liquidity. I saw this, but there was no liquidity. So price came to the breaker, dropped. There was no liquidity, so I would have taken it and then dropped for you guys. So it has been going down, no clear opportunity, no clear setup, though it's going down. It's tapping on, there was another breaker around there, tap on the breaker, but there wasn't any clear liquidity. So because of that, I've just been patiently waiting to strike with a good opportunity. Someone said, I've been following Tony on Team Saturday for a very long time until God's video popped up. I saw the difference, huge, and stick with God. God bless you, bro. Yeah, you are welcome, bro. In the absence of your Obi, is it safe? Yeah, absence of Obi, it's safe to use a long week. Yeah. Now, GBP USD is the last pair I trade. But before I move on to GBP USD, let's see how other setup we're having are looking. Alright, gold is doing some retracement. Hopefully, it comes to activators before the movement. Notice the range. It's just those that trade gold. We that trade gold, we have been suffering lately because of the consolidation. Unless you jump in on a 1 minute time frame. Aside that, there hasn't been much opportunity. This is where patience comes in. BTC, we're having our sell currently retracing up, so very likely we can expect it to tap in and then a drop. UJ expecting a buy if it gives a change of character. If it doesn't give, no clear sell order block, because the order block will mark out, which we have this order block here. No liquidity protecting this order block. That's why we're not jumping on any sell at the moment. It's bearish. It has to this buy zone. There's no clear liquidity for sell. We're waiting for a change of character for we to buy. Then GBP USD. On GBP USD now we can expect the opposite. We're expecting this buy on UJ. We can expect a sell on GBP USD. But let's see. We can't just say, but rather we'll have to analyze it. Know why we are expecting that move. So from daily view, we're having this high, this daily key level at the top around there. We're having this low, this daily key level at the bottom around here. Now let's see how it looks on the 4-hour. Believe you guys are still with me. Now this is a zone for buy, and this is a key level marked out for sell. But let's see how it looks. Wherever the break of structure are happening to, that's where we'll take a trade on. Aside that, we won't take a trade on any direction. Now we have this low, it breaks past it. That's a break to the downside right there. Another low around here, it break past it. That's another break of structure to the downside right there. So it's very likely doing some break of structure. Then overall, watch something. We're having this long wick as an order block, which is where it started buying from currently. Now, this buy is currently happening from here. What can we expect? We can expect it to come up, take our desire. Because this is the nearest drawn liquidity, which is like the expected break of structure to the upside. So this is an expected break of structure to the upside right there. And it's going to very likely happen at any moment. So on GBP USD, you can expect a buy for it to take out desire. But for now, no clear opportunity to join, no clear setup. This is already happening. This order is already buying from there, so no clear opportunity to join the buy from this move. Overall, we can expect buy. I'm very positive about buy, but no clear zone to join this buy yet. Let me see what higher time frame is saying. Notice there is this breaker we're having. This full blue candle around here is a breaker block. You can see it is a breaker. So let's see how this looks. This is a breaker, and this is a zone you can easily join a buy from, but it's not a very nice setup for me. It's like 11 pips SL, then take profit can be this high, giving about solid 4RR. So you check your chart and then see if this is what you are saying. I'm not so confident about it, so I won't be posting it. But now I've given you guys a setup for those that trade GBP USD. This is a move you can easily see. How many of you are having the same move? This breaker block entry. I'm not so sure about it, so I won't drop it. Those that are here now, you guys saw the move, you guys saw it, and then you can go to your chart, see if okay, that's also what I'm expecting, then you go for it. So right there, if you check your chart, that's what I'm expecting. You can easily say, let me go for it, let me risk it. So it's a breaker block entry, solid 4 arrow right there. So just check, let's see if that's what you're also watching out for. Now, those are the setup I'm having on the pairs I trade. We have an opportunity on gold, we have an opportunity on BTC, then these other UJ and GBP USD. We're currently watching them before we start taking trade, because it's not clear yet. All right, someone said it's having a sell limit on GBP USD. Yeah, if you are seeing GBP USD, it's gonna be very likely from here. But overall, because it's currently buying from this zone, and this is the nearest drawn liquidity, this is where to take out. Because this is the nearest drawn liquidity, this is where to take out. If it doesn't take out that zone, very likely maybe it's now bearish, it can sell. Overall, I'm very positive that it will take out that high. So I won't be advising sell. So these are the setup I'm having right on the pairs I trade. So whatever is going on, whatever is happening, I'll keep you guys updated on my Telegram. This Telegram link will be in the description. So click on the link to join. And let's see how we're able to make money. We need to get paid this week. For the past 2 weeks now, for the past 2 to 3 weeks, I believe we're not getting paid. Me personally, I do go over here, take profit. The ones I take myself. But the ones I drop in the group, we're not getting paid enough from those trades. Only if you do go well. Yeah, UJ, I told you guys you're waiting for a change of character, then we'll look for a buy. Aside that, I don't think there's any other opportunity for on UJ. I'm currently on a sale on UJ from last night. If you are still on a sale, it has gone to this daily level, which this level is a reversal zone. This is a zone you've been expecting to get to. You have a directional bias for sell. This is a zone you've been expecting to get. Now it has gotten there. You have to start taking your profit and then start seeing if it's going to reverse. Is there any pair you notice that this strategy doesn't work on? Not really. Not really. Because the strategy works on the most of the market I've checked out. So not really. And remember, we have NFP by